Hey everybody, how you doing? I just went and picked up 1,200 paper plates. We're gonna shoot these with pistol calibers and see how many paper plates it takes to stop a 9mm, a 40, and a 45. We're gonna compare those three calibers. How many paper plates does it take to stop it? I'm assuming 1,200 is plenty, but I'm gonna set this up. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and take a guess that most of you have never held 1,200 paper plates, but I'm having to catch my breath because this is so heavy. Here's what 1,200 paper plates looks like. Whole lot of paper plates. I'm gonna guess this probably weighs close to 50 pounds. That much mass of paper plates. I'm gonna go ahead, if I had to bet my money on it, 9mm, 40, 45 are not gonna go all the way through, but they're absolutely gonna go and penetrate different distances. I'm pretty excited to see what happens. Let's load up, put all these plates down on the table. I'm gonna shoot the 9, then the 40, then the 45. Let's see what happens. We got all 1,200 paper plates set up on the table. Let's take a look at the bullets we're gonna be shooting. We are shooting a 115 grain 9mm, a 180 grain 40, and a 230 grain 45. All our Winchester ammo. The way that we have the plates set up here, we're going to be shooting through the hole in this cinder block that's holding the plates on the table. I'm going to guess the 9mm goes about halfway through, the 40 goes 3/4, and the 45 stops about halfway, really close to the 9mm. But I think that the 40 is going to go through more plates. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. I'm gonna load up the 9mm first. Let's start the shooting. All right, here goes the shot with the 115 grain 9mm. All right, so we shot the 9mm. First thing I'm gonna do is go around all the way to the back to see, did the 9mm make it through the back, and then we'll work our way forwards. I'm pretty confident that there's no way that 9mm made it all the way to the back. And it looks like it did not. I'm gonna start taking this apart piece by piece, but so far, it looks like I was right. There's that big old chunk. No bullet. Big old chunk, no bullet. Wow, these paper plates so far looking like impressive body armor. About halfway through so far. No 9mm bullet. Still no bullet. These paper plates so far are pretty impressive. Still no bullet. Now we're getting to the point where I didn't think this was going to happen at all. We're already 2/3 of the way and still no bullet. Wow, I still haven't seen a bullet. So here we go. If you look there, there is the bullet. Now, whoo, that is hot. I'm gonna stop for a second and count these plates, but take a look at that. 9mm 115 grain full metal jacket getting stopped by the plates. But I'm gonna stop and count these. I counted all these plates. The 9mm stopped in 161 bullets. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out. But check out how it deformed. Kind of cool there, but 161 plates to stop the 115 grain 9mm. Let's load up the 40 and see what happens. All right, now here we go with the 40. 180 grain Winchester full metal jacket. We know that the 9mm went through 161 plates. I'm gonna go ahead and take a crack that the 40 probably went to at least roughly 200, but let's check it out and see what happened with the 40. So first, looking at the very back and pulling these out, we got nothing. Taking out more, we still got nothing. These paper plates are tougher than I originally thought. Getting about 1/3 of the way through. We still got nothing. We're gonna have to test some high power rifles on these plates, I think. Still nothing. About halfway through now. Still no 40. I keep pulling these off. Oh man, we're getting close to the 9mm territory now. Wow. Really? Still nothing. And we're getting close here. I can't believe this. The 9mm might have beat the 40. Wow. Alright, so I can see the bullet, but so far the 9mm did beat the 40. Okay, so that plate had a piece of jacket in it, but the plate before it, you can actually see the bullet there. So that's kind of interesting. This 40 here mushroomed out. Even though that's a full metal jacket, look at what it did. The pressure from that jacket completely flattened out that round. So the 9mm absolutely beat this 40 round. You can see there's a lot less plates, and that full metal jacket got flattened out with the 40. So you can see the jacket is still on the lead, but it got flattened out. I'm gonna count these plates and get back to you. That 40 full metal jacket 180 grain went through 63 plates. So far 9mm, 161, 40 caliber, 63. Let's go load up the 45, see what happens. All right, now let's shoot this 230 grain 45 full metal jacket. All right, let's check out these plates, see how many plates the 45 went through. I have no idea what's gonna happen here. Start taking these plates off the back. See if we can find this 45 full metal jacket. Already a third of the way through, no bullet. Let's keep going here. Already halfway through, still no 45 bullet. Well, still no bullet. This 45 didn't go very far either. We're already into the 9mm range. So the 45, okay, and there's the bullet. So you can see the bullet at 45 barely poking through this last plate here. Ooh, that's hot. But you see the bullet there poking through. Woo! Pretty cool to see that right there. So take a look at how that full metal jacket 45 round deformed there. Pretty cool. But I'm gonna count these plates and we'll be right back. That 45 went through 132. I couldn't remember how many plates each went through, so I had to go back and look at the footage, but let's review. The 9mm went through 161 plates. The 40 went through only 63 plates, so less than half of the 9mm. And then the 45 went through 132. So in this test, the 9mm full metal jacket went through more plates than anything else. No way in the world I would have guessed that. 9mm won first place, then the 45, and then the 40 went very, very short and only went through 60 some odd plates. This is pretty cool to look at here too. There is the 9mm that we shot. See how it deformed. Then you see the 40, how it deformed. And then the 45, how it deformed. You're gonna wanna share this video with your buddy who carries a different caliber than you do. But thanks for watching the video, guys. This was super interesting. I never could have guessed that in my wildest dreams. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna film this video again using high power rifles because this was so ridiculous. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to check all the links in the description down below. Subscribe to the WHOTEEWHO channel if you haven't already. Stay tuned for the next one. WHOTEEWHO!